We are here with the second game between mTw and NEXT.kz. mTw this time on the dire side, NEXT.kz on the Radiant side. Once again, this is a match for GosuLeague, and this is the second. First game was taken by mTw, very convincing. They were able to pick up a Lycan, and that really worked out for them, as they were able to take the farm on. Well, they were able to still win the lanes with being 4 versus 5, basically. Of course, Lycan then in the jungle, helping out where he could sometimes, but mostly being in the jungle farming. And NEXT.kz just not able to do anything against that. Their strategy did not work out the way they planned, even though they were still able to take some kills, but it was not enough. Towers were pressured by mTw and NEXT.kz not pressing as much towers as they would want to. We have some banouts already. We have a Broodmother, a Chen, and a Furion banout from NEXT.kz, Lycan and Darkseer for mTw, as they're gonna ban out the last one. Is it gonna be a Invoker, or is it gonna be a CK, or is it gonna be neither of them, so that mTw will have to pick up, will be able to pick up one of those two, which they might want to. Leshrac still in as well, of course. And
10 seconds remaining.
well, it looks like they're taking their time. Oh, something that I have to note, in case you didn't notice that before, this is a match for mTw. Is not in their full roster. We're missing Synderen. He has been replaced, he's been, it's a stand-in. Rise is standing in for him. So that will mean that Synderen is not doing the bans and picks, but it's Bucking Matt doing that instead. Probably together with his whole team, though. As we're just waiting for them to pick up ban out the last hero, discussing what they want to do. They don't want to face the Invoker, meaning that they will either get the Leshrac or the Chaos Knight. Probably gonna go for that Leshrac then instead. If they wanted to, they could have a lot of other options as well. But just the Leshrac, maybe together with the Sand King, they do like their pushing power heroes, so a Leshrac would be a good option. And NEXT.kz having a Chaos Knight, they had a Chaos Knight in the previous game, but he just needs so much farm to be able to do good. It's really I don't know, it did not work out in the previous match. Let's see if mTw is going to be able to do anything else. Okay, so I said they like their pushing power heroes, and there we have it. Enigma together with an Enchantress able to be picked up by mTw, so they have a solo lane, they have a jungle hero, and they have a lot of pushing power. Eidolons should not be underestimated, and Enchantress, of course, going to be able to push out very early. Windrunner and Leshrac picked up by NEXT.kz. In the meantime, no jungle hero for them. Quite surprising that well, there's not really that much in anymore, I guess. But Leshrac and Windrunner secured for them, having some pushing power of their own, together with the Windrunner solo lane able to hold off anything, and of course it's a great anti-pusher as well. So a good hero to have. And I just heard that, well, wait a second. There, it's a griffin. Okay? From World of Warcraft with a lion sign and stuff like that. I got the Horde one as well, but he's not in view. Just so that everybody now knows what it is. It's not an angry bird in the background that is staring me to death or something like that. So last pick before the second banning phase is for mTw. Still not decided what to go for. Ticking into the bonus time once again. Thinking about their lanes most likely. So they have got a solo lane, they have got a Enchantress, and they're gonna pick up the Shadow Demon, able to gank around a lot with that one if they want to, and securing a hero for a solid dual lane. I mean, basically any hero can be good with the Shadow Demon, so so good one there. And of course, if he's gonna be on the lane where Enchantress is in the forest next to him, he's gonna be able to disrupt, and then Enchantress can just walk up and make sure that she is in time for the gank and doesn't miss maybe a Centaur stun or maybe a trap from a troll warlord. So good hero to have. We have a Lone Druid being banned out by NEXT.kz, as the Tidehunter is being banned out by mTw. Queen of Pain banned out as well. I mean, we see the NEXT.kz is banning out their solo lanes as very understandable, because like I said, if you have jungle, you need 2 solo lanes, so not really surprising there. Solid ban outs. They just don't want to face it, basically forcing mTw to pick up that puck again. Even though it worked out great in the previous game, it's a good hero to have, and if you verse the Leshrac, that might be even better, because of course you have that silence. They're not going to pick up be able to pick up the Beastmaster on mTw's side as a solo lane, because NEXT.kz already picked that up, as we might see a tri lane coming out from them, because Windrunner is a solo lane, Beastman is a solo lane, and of course Leshrac it could potentially be solo lane. So they have a lot of different options here. Not really giving mTw anything to go on how they're gonna lane this. Not really giving me anything to go on how they're gonna lane this. So that's a good one as well. As mTw's next picked up is probably gonna be either a either a puck or something like that. There's a lot of solo heroes doing. They could go for solo mid, like a Shadow Shaman even as well, or a Death Prophet, you know, stuff like that. It's all good pickups to go for. As the mid lane is the one they're missing, or they could even go for a dual mid lane with a Shadow Demon and a Brewmaster. That's a very solid lane as well. But yeah, they have a lot of options still here. Definitely not shut down by the ban so far. And there's a Shadow Shaman's gonna be their solo mid lane as expected. That does mean that there was the dual lane with the Shadow Demon. Like I said, it could be a lot of different options. It can be a ranged or melee. It can be anything. I said that, and I said it again, and that's gonna be the last thing I say about that. Can be anything. Same thing goes for NEXT.kz though, because in theory they have their lane sorted. They have got the solo lane sorted. They have got a potential support if they want to have Leshrac as a support, which could be possible. Otherwise, they still should pick up a support to go with. I'm just gonna say it again. Age Separation is a great support for a CK. But then again, Crystal Maiden is still in. Vengeful Spirit is still in, as well as a Venomancer. So yeah, a lot of support still able to be picked up unless they want to have a Leshrac as a support, which is a very good one too, especially if you have a stun from a CK. He can just line up his stun and it will be a guaranteed stun. No doubt about that one. They could still pick up a Sand King if they want to go for something. They're gonna go for a Lich, so still a support. Not one that I mentioned, but Lich is gonna be the support, as they're probably expecting something to be picked up by mTw as a hard carry. I'm not really expecting that to happen, purely because they don't really have they could go for something, but yeah, that they don't really have a hard carry yet, but they have got such a strong pushing lineup that they might be confident that they don't really need it, especially since we saw last game that CK was not really doing it for NEXT.kz, and they might expect the same performance once again. So it's well, they could go for, like I said, they could go for anything. If a hard carry, if they want to have some security that if CK is actually going to get enough farm, they will have that too. I mean, the Lich, it's a good support, especially also for CK, able to keep the lane in your court and stuff like that. But
10 seconds remaining.
It's still, if you're going to be first lane that's going to be pushing, you're taking away your own creeps. You're taking away your own creeps, and that can be very deadly. And this, I was saying it could be anything, you know, and it can be anything, but I was not expecting a Venoman, so that's for sure. I'm really curious how they're gonna lane this. I'm gonna take some water. Because I'm thirsty. Now I'm out of water. It's kinda sad, but doesn't really matter. I'll talk the whole time anyway. Can't really have any time to drink stuff. Okay, so Venomancer and a Shadow Demon and a Shadow Shaman. Please take note, I'm gonna mess those up. They're gonna have a Shadow Shaman in the middle. They're gonna have a side lane for, well, they're gonna have a side lane for the Enigma most likely, a solo lane, and then a dual lane with the Vengeful Spirit and Venomancer and the Shadow Demon. It could be. It could be. Let's go over who's playing what. Oh hey, this looks a lot different. We saw it on the Dire. We saw it in the Radiant earlier, and that was blending in a lot more. But this is on the Dire side, so it's a bit darker background. Still have the same yak dog. So this is the stand-in. It's a Rise. We know him, of course, from former SK, Quantic, Eclipsia, Copenhagen Wolves. Those. He's gonna be playing the Enchantress, and he's filling in for Synderen, who is not here with mTw today. Kebab is gonna be playing the Shadow Demon. Shocksky is gonna be playing the Venomancer. We are gonna have Funzy as the Enigma Shadow Shaman on being played by Bucking Mad, and nobody going towards the top lane, but that's okay because we might have a party on this bottom lane because everybody of NEXT.kz going towards the bottom lane. And mTw knew it, or they saw them, so backing off. Clever thing to do. Okay, so for NEXT.kz we have Mantis playing the Chaos Knight once again, fastest hero in the game by the way, just have to know 325 movement speed. He's almost as fast as a Crystal Main with boots. It's really well annoying if you're playing against him and just really comfortable when you're playing him, I guess. And that's of course because he has a horse. We have Reeves playing the Leshrac, we have Lucky playing the Lich, and I have to apologize for the previous match where he was called GG No Re. That was still Lucky. I said it was a stand-in, but it's not. He just likes to change his name around. So it is the full roster for NEXT.kz fighting with the full roster of mTw. Not the full roster of mTw because I miss Sindrin. Wow. Oh, this is going great now, isn't it? Well, anyway, Lucky playing the Lich as he's playing the Enchantress in the previous game. We have Stalkat in the middle once again playing the Windrunner. Gonna be up first, the Shadow Shaman will be oh, well, it will be a fairly easy lane for both of them. I mean, they will be able to harass each other. Stalkat will be able to harass a bit more, having a bit slightly more range than fucking Matt has, but still, I don't see any troubles for these two to be able to do good together. As in, able to both take the last hits. On the top lane, we have Equal playing the Beastmaster. Gonna be up versus Funzy. A good lane for the Beastmaster as well. He's able to kill off those islands with his axes fairly fast. As they give a lot of gold and should not be underestimated. That's the one difficulty that you might have if you're gonna be playing a Enigma. You don't want to feed those islands because they just feed the enemy if he's able to get them down. They're gonna have to micro them fairly well. In the meantime, on the bottom lane we see Mats already. We already saw Reeves. I think that I covered everybody right now, with the Lich being there too. Yeah, it's gonna be a tri lane for these three. So Lucky together with Lich together with a Leshrac and Mance on his CK. It's gonna be tri laning versus a Venomancer, who is taking the farm, well, semi-tri lane. Of course, the Enchantress wants to get a kill here. They're setting up for it, and Kebab on the dual lane. I can call it dual lane with the jungle hero next to him to harass them. And we're gonna probably see the harassment from Kebab going out. Reeves, it might be the first target, getting locked in by the creeps. There's the clap. That's gonna be a kill regardless. There we go. Venomancer taking the first blood with the kill. Kebab is still stunned. Is gonna be able to back out though. And we see Mantis. It might be in a lot of trouble. Shoxka thinking about chasing it. Not really doing it. Still harassing Lucky a bit. TP incoming again from the Leshrac. As wow, at the same time though. Missed out with Windrunner. I have to check the Windrunner. Yeah, there she is. Windrunner was able to take out Shadow Shaman at the same time as the kill went on the bottom lane, where we're going back again because there's the disruption going off here. Kill landing on Lucky as well, and that's gonna be the end of Lucky, and there he goes. Last hit is there. Shadow Demon taking care of that one. Stun landing on Shokska from Leshrac, and is gonna not die. Is not gonna die. Kebab threatening there. It's just too much to deal with. And actually the Leshrac was the first one to go down, of course, to the Venomancer, we saw that. So 2 for 1 in favor of mTw, who also took the first blood, and well, 2 for 0 on this bottom lane with 1 for 0 in favor of mTw on the, in favor of NEXT.kz on this middle lane. So taking the lane here, or at least having the advantage so far, shutting down Shadow Shaman a bit level difference right now. Shadow Shaman won't have that much issues because with his Aether Shock he will still be able to take last hits. He has his bottle already as well. It was just it will just still be a tricky lane for him. He still has to watch out very much, and hopefully not die for him again. And Stalkat has to watch out as well with those harassments with the Aether Shock doing more damage than he probably was expecting. As we have Funzy versus Equal here. Equal having 8 for 0 last hit, while Funzy has 17 for 7. So definitely taking the better of this lane. Apparently not feeding his Eidolons too much and able to take last hits very securely with his Eidolons as well. As we have a rotation going on, we have ganking team Shadow Demon looking for a disruption with an Enchantress slow straight afterwards. They have got Wolves, so nothing else, just more damage as they have, if you have the Wolves, you have more damage. You have a Soul Catcher, more damage. It's an amazing amount of damage. The Stalkat is probably out of position. There we have, that's a Soul Catcher as well landing, and that is going to be the end of Stalkat for sure. Shadow Shaman taking the last hit. Aether Shock was there to help out. Rice taking a lot of damage in the meantime from the tower, but doesn't really matter that much. She has a salve and gonna rotate down to the bottom lane again, where Shoxka is by himself. As next case he knew that he was gonna be by himself. Gonna take a stun. No, stun doesn't latch it though. There's a stun from the CK. We'll be able to do something as he is gonna be picked off here, and it's gonna die to the Chaos Knight. A good advantage here from Mantis, be able to take that out. As Shadow Shaman is gonna pick up an invisibility rune, rotating down to the bottom lane. Has got mana. wants to do something. They pick up a Wildkin as well. Enchantress with a Shadow Demon. They want to get a kill here. They want to get revenge. Want to get Mantis because he's very low on HP. And they are just waiting. There's a Tornado. Gonna give some vision. Grant some vision to see everybody of NEXT.kz here. And gonna harass as well, of course. The Shadow Shaman doesn't want to be there anymore. The wait would be too long. And he would miss too much experience and gold for that. So he's backing out into the middle once again. And it's gonna be Mount to continue to free farm. Well, semi-free farm with the Shadow Demon and the Venomancer still here with Enchantress still in the forest, so it's back to normal so far. Well, I say normal, but in the meantime, Enigma is able to push past the tower. Who cares about killing towers? Rather push past the tower, and he's gonna be able to take care of the creep wave here too. If it comes, the Eidolons will take it up for him. But there, and again, he rather wants to take the tower. For now, Leshrac killing off the Shadow Demon on the bot lane in the meantime, as there is a reality rift on Enchantress. Enchantress gonna go down. CK taking the kill. Shoxka on the run. Is he gonna be able to be taken down? No, he is not. Reeves, what are you doing? And there's Lich with the helping hand. Salve being popped on Leshrac, so the Wildkin will go down. Oh, will this pop off the salve? It might. It looks like he's attacking. It actually looks pretty. I don't know. He walks into no, never mind. Okay, so in the meantime, what we can expect when the pause is off, we have Stalkert on the top lane. He's gonna look for a Shackle on Fonzie, most likely. Fonzie does not have any mana, does have a Soul Ring, so we'll have some mana for Malefice at least. I'm not sure if it will give enough for a Black Hole. Yeah, it will give enough for a Black Hole if he wants to go for that. I'm not sure if they would be TP fast enough to help him out. He might die anyway. Level 5 on the Beastmaster, so no Roar yet, as he was harassed out of the lane by this Enigma. But we're gonna go for it first to see if this one is gonna be hit off, and then we're gonna go to the top lane. No, it's not. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the top lane because there's the Shackle, does not latch though. Power Shot is not gonna be there, and there is not gonna be anything happening here on this top lane. That is a bit of a shame. Oh, Stalkert still wants to go for it, harassing. There's nothing to latch your Shackle to yet though. Still not. Power Shot. It just needs one more last hit. Is there vision? No, the bird was already gone. The hawk was already gone. Axis will fly though. That will do the job. And Beastmaster taking the last hit. In the meantime, Leshrac denying a tower on this middle lane where he gets pushed by the Shadow Shaman, where he placed his wards and was able to just push down the tower. In the meantime, bottom lane disruption going off on the Lich. Gale going off, hitting still on the Lich. Is gonna drop. Yeah, there he goes. Venomancer taking the last hit. He was locked in place. Couldn't go anywhere. And yeah, just got killed off. Our CK is gonna back off as well. He knows he's at the risk of dying because there's 3 versus 1 with the disruption there to set up his gank, and he doesn't want to be caught out like the Lich got caught out. It's pretty deadly for a CK. Not deadly in the way that he's gonna die because at the moment he's playing it very safe, but it's deadly in the sense that he is not getting any extra farm right now. He has 2 kills, so that is very good for him, but he's not having that much farm. The only good thing about this tower going down is, if the tower is going to go down, and yes, there's good things about towers going down. Not that much though. Oh, Roar going off on Venomancer, TP in from the Beastmaster, TP in Leshrac. Lands a stun, but not close enough on the Venomancer. Axis will fly through, doing a lot of damage. Reeves is going to drop here as the first one to go down though. Enchantress taking the last hit, but there's Lucky as well. Is he going to be able to throw out an ultimate? He's not level 6 yet, he's level 4, so he's not. Mantis taking a Soul Kite. He's going to go down to the Ether Shock from the Shadow Shaman. Fight gets turned around quickly as Lucky is on the run now. He's going to try to get himself the nice to neutral, but is not. No, taking the Shackle is definitely going to drop here. Shadow Shaman taking a double kill for that one, and that is 2 for 0. Well, actually 3 for 0 on the on the bottom lane. And mTw taking a lower pause, so they took down the tower, took down 2 kills, where it was an attempted gank, but there was a lot more from mTw that NEXT.kz was expecting there to be, and of course, Chaos Knight not level 6 yet either, so yeah, of course he would probably not go for Phantasm yet at level 6, but still, just not having the heroes to deal with it. They don't have they don't have that many early game heroes apart from the Beastmaster. A Beastmaster is one of those heroes that you want to have ganking around as soon as level 6, making use of every roar cooldown that he has, taking kills with that one. But his level 6 got delayed a lot by the denies from the Enigma. And for the rest, they don't really have that many early game heroes. You can counter Shrek it, but he was supporting, so in that sense, he's not really a hero that you can deal with. Then, and then you have on the other team, you have a Shadow Demon, you have a Venomancer, two heroes that are very strong ganking heroes, very strong heroes that early game you can't really do a lot about, especially not if you have nothing to counter it. Of course, you have a power shot, maybe you can have a stun, you can have a roar if you're lucky. Yeah, it's just the lineup versus lineup right now is just it's it's a bit late game versus a bit early game. And so far, of course, it's early game, so the mTw is definitely in favor right now. Goldgraf dropping highly in favor of that, taking down two towers. The top tower went down at the same time as well as the bottom tower of the bottom lane fight went on. So three towers in favor right now. Middle tower was already down. 4k gold difference. It was semi-even for a long time, but those towers just tipped them over. Experience graph, same thing. NEXT.kz was able to take some kills as well, but then this fight in the bottom lane just made sure that mTw got in favor again. Even though 750 experience in favor is not that much, so don't read into that much. The only tricky thing is, like I said, early game tactic versus late game tactic. If NEXT.kz is gonna try to do stuff that they did earlier, if they're gonna try to think, okay, we got a Beastmaster, so we got some early game. Well, in theory that's true, but it's not true if you're gonna TP in with 2 or 3 heroes and gonna be versus 3 or 4 heroes. You need to be outnumbering your opponent for sure. Beastmaster is just, he is a good hero, but he needs to, yeah, you know what I mean. It's just, it's not the same as the early game advantage that mTw has with in the heroes that they have. We have resumed for the game as the go was cold, and we are back in business. Shoxka's just going to continue his farm. He's picked up a Bacillus Ring here, and is going for a Plague Ward, so he's going to go for some heavy pushing. Bacillus Ring helping the pushing as well. As 1900 gold, by the way. Picks up mana boots instantly, you know, and a Ring of Health, who cares? He has the gold. Wondering if he's gonna go for a pipe. I would guess he's gonna go for a pipe. There's a slight chance he's gonna go for a Vanguard though, as he's still fairly early game, so he could still get the farm up to do that and go for a bit of a carry Venom. Like we said earlier, they don't really have their real carry hero. Not like Chaos Knight can do the same thing for NEXT.kz in the mid game if he gets enough farm, which at the moment he is not. So yeah, a Vanguard would be an option for Shoxka right now. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Someone turned into a chicken, and it's gonna be Beastmaster who's gonna be able to back out from this one, as Itterstruck will scare them off and they don't want to be there anymore. Roar is off cooldown again for the Beastmaster, but like I said earlier, you can't really go in there and roar if you know that there's other people that might be there. In the meantime, Venomancer Nova going off. Mantis in a lot of trouble. Gonna try to TP out. Won't be in time though. Disruption taking out the Lucky. Will just delay them from pushing, but the Leshrac showing up there made sure that they're backing off. Stalkat TPing in. In the meantime, Venomancer still taking care of the Lich with the Gale and the ultimate enough to tick him over. And yeah, mTw taking the advantage still. I mean, the TPs are just not in time. They can't do anything against the pushing. They can't really chase them because they know they would be caught out. So it's just very tricky, and we still see Mantis looking for places to farm. He's not really getting it anywhere so far. So he really has to look for that farm and has to make sure that he is free with farming. Look at that Venomancer ward. Of course, the tricky thing is these wards don't reach the tower, as you can see, but they will stop the creep wave from pushing in, from going further, and that will allow the creep wave to be killed off, and then this creep wave will be fully on HP to push down this tower. So he will just continue. This is like a visible brute mother right now, with the spiderlings being the plague wards. Yep, just continuously pushing. Has not left his lane yet. There's been action on his lane, but he doesn't really care. He just comes back to start pushing again, placing down wards everywhere where he can. As there is now support with Leshrac, Reeves, Stalkat, Lucky. As I called out Leshrac twice because his name is Reeves. They want to stop this pushing from happening, but you can tell that they don't really know how, because they can't really go in there because it would be too dangerous, and Chancer's there on the sidelines as well. Shackle does latch a shortcut to a tree, but it's still level 1, I believe, yes, and so it only latches for a short period of time. We see Reeves turn into a chicken. Nice war trap. Bucking Man taking a kill with the Aether Shock. Disruption going up. Roar in the meantime, and that's Reality Rip killing off the Shadow Demon, but Mantis getting killed off by the Venomancer. Ward there helping out as, well, Ryze still gonna drop here as well. Windrunner taking a kill. Nice Shackle. Are they gonna go in on that one? I don't think so. They don't really have the heroes to. Taking a lot of damage with that power shot though, but the tower will definitely drop. And all in all, I would definitely call this again, once again, a fight in favor of mTw. They took the tower, they took down Mantis. Big kill for them there on the Chaos Knight. And he is just not having a very good game. And they only lost, well, they lost 2 heroes, I guess, Shadow Demon and Enchantress, but taking more home in terms of gold and achievement. Let's see, gold per minute. Look at the Venomancer gold per minute. He has 460 gold per minute, same as the Shadow Shaman who was solo mid. It's just, I love seeing Venomancer being played like this, more aggressive than you would normally expect it to be. That's a lot of gold per minute, like we see on the Radiant side, sorry, on the Dire side, with almost 400 gold per minute for the Enigma as well. And there is just nobody over 260 gold per minute on the Radiant side. That's just such a major difference. In the meantime, on the top lane, we have got Stalkat in a lot of trouble. Demonic Purge there, Soul Catcher, and that's gonna be the end of Stalkat. Shadow Demon taking the kill. In the meantime, Beastmaster taken out by the Venomancer on this bottom lane. He's just happily going. He's going for a pipe indeed. Just going for survivability. He has died once only so far. And is just continuing pushing. He's not getting ganked either. He's just happily farming. He's just happily. Oh, hood completed already. He's farming like a madman. And that is just well, 10k gold difference right now. 12 minutes in, it's just not working out for NEXT.kz at all. As I'm thinking, Morphlings would have been a better. We normally see Mantis on a Morphling or an anti-mage. He lost playing the hero. It's a signature hero. He was able to win most of the games in the international qualifier with that hero, purely due to his farming ability. Of course, they were not able to win for his mTw versus that hero, due to mTw's unforgiving pushing style, unforgiving pressure that they have, that they're giving their opponents, just like in this game. But Chaos Knight is just, maybe Morphling would have worked out better. The first game didn't really work out. Second game, well, like we see now, it doesn't really work out either. And I'm wondering if the Chaos Knight would not have been picked up by NEXT.kz, would mTw then have picked it up, or would they still have gone for this tactic, knowing that that is a tactic that they want to go for, knowing that that is a tactic that would work? As we see Roshan being picked up by mTw now, are they really gonna try to take this? I don't think this is a smart idea. We will see though. There's Lich Ultimate, he's level 6 now, but he's gonna be up for a lot of different levels. Roar going off on the vent, on the Shadow Shaman. There's a black hole, getting interrupted though, but still, Lucky taking so much damage. Is gonna drop it to the Venomancer. Beastmaster taking a lot of damage. Nice Lich Ultimate. Did take down the double kill for the Shadow Shaman and the Enigma. Roshan is still gonna go down to mTw, and they're backing off again as Lich getting killed off still, with Enchantress taking out by the taking out the Windrunner. Was it worth it? I don't think it was. They need their farms. I mean, we saw the levels difference already. I mean, with Lich level 6 there, just walking in there, being right up there with level people that are level 10. There's no level 10 yet on the Radiant side. That is just such a massive difference. I feel like if they want to have a chance, what they need to do is make use of the Beastmaster with outnumbering their opponents. They have been trying to roar, but they have tried to take it when mTw was pushing with more than one hero, with more than 2 heroes even, just able to try to take down the fight that way. But that's not enough. They need to catch out heroes on their own, or heroes are outnumbering their opponents, ganking, using that smoke. Venomancer ulti being used. Wants to kill down Lucky, might actually do so. Yeah, it's probably Lucky is gonna drop here for sure. No, yeah, one more hit. One more HP, yeah, there we go. Creep killed it off. Venomancer had the Aegis, so he is back up again. As he is unstoppable and killed off the Chaos Knight as well. Who was there being chased down. Who tried to take a kill for his own. Well, he got the kill. He got the Aegis on the Venomancer, but not really worth it once again. They can't really hope to take fights now. They really have to just try to turtle as much as possible. They have the Windrunner, they have the Beastmaster, two very good anti-pusher heroes, but they're not making great use of them right now. They're going aggressive when they shouldn't. As the tower will be pushed there. As wards up again from the Shadow Shaman, might want to place it. Might not even need to place it though. He might want to wait for it, and they might want to place it at the tier 3 tower if they're really ballsy for that. Lucky taking a Gale. They do want to go in on this, not yet though. They rather have the tower first. Blink dagger up on the Shadow Shaman by the way as well. Blinking away from Mantis, gets turned into a chicken. And might go down here. Impetus doing a lot of damage, and that's indeed Venomancer takes another kill. Wicked sick Venomancer. Tower will drop here, gets denied by Leshrac, but still a tower down. mTw continues to push Shackle, not latching on the Venomancer. They want to go in on this. They have heals, they have mana. They have a creep wave. Now fucking Matt TPing out. He already placed his wards here, so can't place him again at the tier 3 tower. Was probably gonna hope to do it. Nice Shackle, edge on 2 heroes. Are they gonna go in on this? Wise choice to not to. Beastmaster does have his roar up, but they need to, like I said, they need to outnumber their opponents. And right now, that is just something that they're not doing. It's just something that is very tricky to do as well. Of course, okay, I have to admit that one. mTw's positioning has been great so far, and they have made sure that nobody is really out by himself in a position that would potentially cost them a kill. Lich taking the demonic purge. Shadow Demon taking a lot of damage. That 2 power shot does not finish him off. Mech charge will keep him alive even further. Reeves will drop here as Enigma takes the last hit for that one. And no hero dying for mTw. They want to go in on one, but did not work out again. In the meantime, on the well, Venomancer might drop here. 3 seconds. Sun will do the job. There we go. Beastmaster taking the last hit. But there's the support. mTw. Kebab wants to do a disruption. Oh, 2 seconds too late. You saw the animation going off, but it wasn't there. Disruption will still go off on Mantis. Soul Catcher will land. Heal from Enchantress will be there. Stun 4 seconds. Malif is there too. Mantis will probably drop here. As, yeah, there we go. Enchantress taking the last hit on that one. And she also picked up an Aghanim Scepter. I have not really looked at the items that much. We saw Mechanism up on the Enigma. Aghanim Scepter of Enchantress will make sure that she does extra damage from a long range. Increasing her range, of course, with the ultimate there too. Beastmaster probably building towards a Necronomicon. Something that he really needs. I mean, he is... they need that anti-push, and they need to, at some point, they need to be able to push. I mean, they have the CK. CK has not been able to farm that much. I mean, he has 36 last hits. I mean, really... How much gold per minute does he have? 214. Okay, so Windrunner has more than him, and so does Beastmaster. So, really not Mantis' style to be so behind on the farm. Of course, he's been making it. Well, he's been having a bad time as well. And there we have fucking Matt again having a pause. Who's now building towards his Aghanims as well. Once we have more wars being placed, more pushing power for them. They are building around this pushing power, so definitely does need that as well. Blink on a Enigma. I saw that too. There's 3 blinks? No, there's 2, right? There's 2. Yeah. Okay. So for a second I was worried that that was 3. We have a pipe already completed on the beast on Venomancer. Not surprising. He's been having great farm on the bottom lane. Taking down the towers, taking down the creeps. Point booster up on him as well. Gold graph in favor 14k. Experience almost 10k in favor of mTw. They are looking really strong right now. But so far no barracks down. So NEXT.kz still having a good shot here. They have... Theoretically, they have late game in this Chaos Knight, even though Chaos Knight is not really showing the best of himself right now. He's level 8. He's level 8 and he's up versus people that are level... Well, nobody is on the Dire is even level 8. Level 11 on the Shadow Shaman. Level 12 highest in the game by the Enigma. And he is the same level as his support Leshrac and his support Lich on this bottom lane. That is just a lane, a tri lane versus a dual lane. That is something that has to work out. Even though it's a Shadow Demon and a Venomancer, it's of course, it's 2 heroes that are very powerful early game. It's very difficult to get ahead there, but still with the tri lane you should be able to do that. Of course, Enchantress was in the force too, but still in theory it's a dual lane. It's not good enough as it shows. And they still have the Beastmaster who's not doing that bad. Of course, no gold per minute either. But just take a look at this gold per minute. The lowest one on the Dire side is 225 on the support Shadow Demon. That's cool. That's cool. 225 gold per minute. Of course, they have more because they have already killed off all the towers, and there's no towers down on the Dire side. But still, it's more than a Chaos Knight. It's yeah. I think I pointed that out enough. I guess. It's just heavily in favor of mTw right now, but NEXT.kz, still, I say they still have definitely a chance, as they have a Leshrac who has a level 2 Edict not full because he wanted to go for Lightning Storm at some point because they didn't get close to towers anyway. And Lightning Storm being doing more damage on the heroes if they're gonna counter push as well. Good ability for that. And it's just it's a good ability. It's a good ability to have. And well, I was gonna continue my train of thought. Leshrac there should at some point, if they win a team fight, which is definitely possible. Just saying it, with a roar, with a phantasm, they will be able to take out fights. The only thing they need to make sure of is that they are outnumbering mTw at some point in the fights, making sure that mTw is being placed out of position. They have to say when, where, and how the fights are happening. And if they take a fight like that, that could easily mean a tier 1 tower, maybe even followed up by a tier 2 tower, because Leshrac is there, Beastmaster is there with his Necronomicon. By that time, I hope. I do think he's going for that. Am I saying random stuff? No, he probably is going for that. We just have to wait and see. I did not pick up his battle strength. If I would say anything other than Necronomicon, it would be a 4-staff. If he thinks like, okay, I don't have enough time to farm for a Blink Dagger, I'll go for the next best thing and I'll go for a 4-staff, then that might be an option as well, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm just gonna have this screen up so you can see stuff like that, because I realized that I've not talked about that all that much, as we see Max still being built up by the Windrunner, not completed yet. I see how much gold she has, how close she is. She is not that close. She is able to finish off the Buckler, but she's not able to finish off the mechanism by far. Not really any big items yet up on the Radiance, as they are so much behind in gold. Oh, to get those items up on the support, they need those towers, and they might be looking for a tower right now, tier 1 tower on the top lane, as CK is trying to farm something on this middle lane. But in the meantime, bottom lane will get pushed out because Funzy is here. Oh, never mind. They're TPing to the top lane. They don't want to lose their tower, realizing that something might be up. Shackle, Funzy, being the first one there. If they kill it up before the TP is in, that would be huge. But if they didn't, stun doesn't flash. It was a second too early. Funzy gonna go down here still, though. Lich taking the last hit. Roar going off on the Shadow Demon. They want Kebab as well, and they will get Kebab as well. And like I said, taking a fight, they will take a tower. In the meantime, Venomancer killing off Chaos Knight because they think, okay, we can't defend a tier 1 tower, so let's take a tier 3 tower in return, and they will be able to do it. Or will they? Wards are there reaching. Are the Jack wards reaching that too? Yes, I guess they are. A pipe is up for mTw as well. The fence is coming in from NEXT.kz. People TPing in. They did take down a tier 2 tower before TPing out though. But look at the Venomancer wards, and the other wards are just doing so much damage right now on the tower. Even if it doesn't kill them, I mean, next time that the Shadow Shaman wards will be placed there, this tower will be dead for sure. Like, really. And that's definitely worth trading a tier 1 tower for. I mean, okay, you're giving your opponents a bit of money, but you are so far ahead that you're able to do that. Beastmaster hesitated on the gold. Maybe he's thinking, okay, there is a chance I might get my Blink Dagger, so let's just wait for that instead rather than go for something else to get turned into a chicken, though this might not end well. Buy something before you die! Buy something before you die! Shackle on the Wildkin. Gale does not let. She tries to juke it in the forest. Finds Shoxka. Is gonna send a dagger through. Venomancer ulti going through as well. There goes the Beastmaster. Shoxka is possibly gonna drop her new Lich ultimate. Bouncing through. Will it bounce back again? No, but Chaos Knight still taking care of the Venomancer with the Chaos Rift. Bucking Mad on his way out. Shadow Demon gonna take care of Mantis. Bucking Mad blinking in once again, taking the kill. Taking a Blast Nova from the Bucking Mad, or Frost Blast, Frost Nova, either one of the two. And that is Lich trying to get away from that one. Is he still gonna kill off? Yes, he is. Gonna kill the Shadow Shaman. Is gonna drop to the Enchantress. Killing spree for her with her Aghanims. And that is a 3-4-3 fight. Still Windrunner in and Leshrac out. Leshrac from NEXT.kz still alive, able to counter push the push that is incoming from. Well, the Shadow Demon and the Enchantress are not that great at pushing heroes, so they will be fine. And what was I realized during the fight, I was curious about something. We do see that gold and the experience tip back up. That is both to the fight that just now happened, and of course on the top lane where they were able to kill off 2 heroes, but also due to the tower going down on the top lane. And then there it's even again. There it is even again. Indeed. So Necronomicon level 1 still on the Beastmaster. Oh, no, not level 1 still. This is the Necronomicon I was telling you about. Oh yeah, I was gonna check if Beastmaster bought something before he died. I don't know if he bought it before he died, but he did buy it. So indeed Necronomicon on the Beastmaster as expected. And that's not really surprising. We still have Venomancer building towards his Aghanims. Slowly but steadily getting there. And mTw Why is it saying go, go, go? I guess that was meant maybe for old chat. It's such a dangerous Venomance. I mean, he is. It would be 3 for versus 2 if they went in for that. And there's a ward here from the Dire, but there's no word for the Radiant, so they don't know if it's just Venomance here or if there's more. There's 2 wards here though. A bit overkill. But you know, who cares? Venomancer scouting out together with the Shadow Poison. Able to see if they can catch someone out of position. They might catch equal here. Nah, they won't. They won't. Drums up on the Enchantress. They will be able to slow someone down if they really want to. Enchantress first. There's a slow unlucky. Is there gonna be a roar? There could be a roar. Equal taking some damage from Impetus. Is gonna run. Is gonna take a lot of damage from Impetus, as is Lucky, but nobody here or nobody fast enough to help out. In the meantime, Windrunner did manage to take off the Shadow Demon, or sort of Shadow Shaman on this top lane. With help of the CK, who did not even use his Phantasm for that. It's gonna be level 11 soon, so level 2 Phantasm will be there. And we'll have 2 Illusions fighting along his side in the next team fight, if there's gonna be a team fight anytime soon. It looks like mTw is just waiting to see when Roshan is back up, so that they can take Roshan and then push in, because they know they're not, I mean, they know they're in favor, obviously, due to the amount of towers that they got down. But they also know that it could be turned around, because they don't have a hard carry, so they have to keep it cool. Have to still push in, but have to also make sure that they don't get caught out. There's not going to be a fight where they're being put at a disadvantage, and that is just something that they really have to be careful for now. They're gonna try. Well, Shock's gonna be playing it very very aggressively. He's like, okay, I got a pipe. You can try to kill me. You won't get me anyway. As mTw is planning probably to just place those Shadow Shaman wards around here, maybe not even going for themselves, just let the wards finish off the tower, because they will finish off the tower. Eidolons might help out as well, but I don't think they are going to try to go in for themselves, unless we see a pipe pop up, and then they might think, okay, we're going to go for this, we're going to try to get a black hole out, and we're going to link in and do stuff. But for now, waiting for the next creep wave, and then placing the wards. Waiting for next creep wave might be a tricky thing to do, of course. They have the Windrunner on the Radiant side, they have a Beastmaster, and with the Lightning Storm from the Shrek, though, those are 3 very strong counter pushers, so creep waves will die very fast, as CW knows that, so they're seemingly backing out again. And creeps are down again. Oh, leaving their base, smoking up. Are they gonna find someone out of position? Looks like they might. We have mTw rotating towards Roshan. Fanzi blinking out of there, and instantly they see them. They see them. Ward being placed as well. Pipe up. mTw wants to go for this. Is it gonna be blinking from Fanzi? This could be a good black hole position. There's the words from the Shadow Shaman. Lich Ultimate still going off before he died. Equal taking a Soul Catcher. We have a Demonic Purge up on him as well, as Enigma catches out the Shadow. The Chaos Knight. Don't really know where he did that. On the bottom lane, as the rest of NEXT.kz is backing off. Are they gonna still be able to catch out equal? I mean, they really wanted to go for that at some point, but did not really do it. Black Hole was due to catch out the Chaos Knight, by the way. Fancy doing a Malefice up on the Windrunner. Demonic Purge, sorry, Disruption. And is he gonna be able to TP in time? Yes, he is. Windrunner will make sure that he doesn't take damage. Is that Impetus still gonna hit? No, it doesn't. I was gonna say there was an Impetus flying towards it, but it does not hit. Otherwise, it would have been massive damage because it was massive range. But yeah, CK dying here on the side due to the black hole, where the rest of his team was not able to help him out. As we saw them getting forced back by the wards, and mTw is gonna take a Roshan most likely, as they feel like they can take this, even though NEXT.kz might go in for that as well. But they know that they'll probably have a team fight, so they will be fine. They should be fine. Venomancer, almost 600 gold away from his Aghanim. In that case, even if there is a pipe for the Dire, for the Radiant, it won't do any good. And the pipe is something that they really need. Something we turn into chicken. It's Roshan, massive chicken. Drop taking a lot of harassment here. Tower taking a lot of harassment as well. They might take a tower, but there's the Roshan. They might go for this black hole. Not on cooldown yet. Windrunner taking out the tower. Malefice landing on the Windrunner instead, and there goes fucking Mad, getting a disruption to try and save his life. As Mantis wants to go for this roar going up on Fonzie, Axe will fly through, blink away. There's the Aegis being popped. Mantis is gonna drop here. Impetus making sure of that one. Bucking Matt back up. And that is Lucky on the run. Has a haste run, might do so, but no, there's the blink out, and that's a Malefice as well. And that's gonna be the end of the Lich as Venomancer takes care of that one. As the Shackle is on Reed. Is going to be held in place. Beastmaster trying to save his life, probably won't be able to do so. Is not even going to throw out a lightning anymore. Did it? It was on cooldown, but it did not go off. Buyback from the strike instantly, as they know that this could mean a tier 3 tower, maybe even a Rex. In the meantime, towers have been taken out. Tier 1 tower, tier 2 tower dropped as well. So NEXT.kz getting some gold back, but only making sure that with that gold they keep it even. Not getting the advantage, and experience is going again towards the favor of mTw, as the tower is going to be the next target. Wards being placed. Are they going to be killed off in time before they focus on the tower? They actually... No. Deny from the tower from the Shrek though. So that is something, a blessing in disguise as you would call it. And they're backing off again. Tier 3 tower was all they wanted right now. And Ryu's doing a smiley face because he got the deny on that one. Power shot going through just a Razzie. Shackle still latched on a challenge. Do they want to go for this though? Blinking from Fonzie. He has a black hole again in 20 seconds. Wants to make sure that the fight's still going on. When he gets there, Malefice, Stalkat is gonna probably die. Mads is gonna die first though. Dying very fast with Stormcatcher on him. Windrunner is gonna drop here too. There we go. Killing spree, unstoppable. Enchantress as he kills off the Beastmaster. Shokska is gonna do some more. Black Hole is off cooldown in 2 seconds, but he doesn't have mana anyway. It's not even needed. Reese goes down anyway. Lich backing up with 15 HP in the meantime. Only one left alive as a Windrunner. The only thing she can do is send through some Malefices. Malefice, sorry, power shots. What am I doing, really? And there's not really nothing that they can do anymore. mTw has such a big advantage, not just from the heroes, because they clearly have the advantage in the heroes, but also in gold and levels in initiation. It seems like NEXT.kz is not working out what they want to go for, and that is purely mainly because that Chaos Knight did not get any farm in the bottom lane, did not get up to speed. I mean, look, he has boots, he has drums. It's not what you want to have on the CK. You want to have more. You need to have more. mTw does not want to force the issue. They know they got the barracks. They just look, think like, okay, let's back off. Let's go farm some more and then push in later. Wait for the next Roshan, perhaps. NEXT.kz, they are not hopeless. They're definitely not. In theory, they still have a late game. They have a war. They could turn this around. I mean, 14k gold difference is a lot, but it's not that much with considering the 15 almost 15 kill difference. It could be a lot more. And they have been taking out tower. One bad team fight could go make it even again for NEXT.kz. And they have, if we look at the gold graph. Oh, sorry, that's the experience graph. Very much favorite NEXT.kz after the previous fight. If we look at the gold graph, though, it has been semi-even here. And the thing is, when you're almost even, that means basically that you are on even ground once again with your opponent, and you're basically not losing anymore. So you're kind of winning, in a way. mTw seems to think differently about that, as they are going towards the top lane, gonna go for the tier 3 tower. In the meantime, there is a tower being pushed in the bottom lane. It doesn't look like mTw wants to defend that. Probably is gonna go down. Level 2 Necronomicon now up on the Beastmaster. X is flying through as well. Then I from Stalkat on the building, always fun. Power shots, just stopping some of the creeps. And there is mTw. They're not gonna go in for this, probably not yet anyway. As they're waiting for NEXT.kz to make a mistake, waiting for someone to go out of the base to make a mistake, to get caught out, get killed off, and then mTw thinks, okay, we can go in on this. If that's not gonna happen, they're probably gonna back off and try another day. They do have a lot of blink daggers. They could go for something. They might want to wait for Enigma's BKB if they want that. War going off. Oh, there was a blink in from the Shadow Shaman. BKB is popped. There's the Phantasm though. Venomancer ulti going off as well. Black Hole not catching anybody. Lich ultimate going through. This might end badly for mTw. Might end very badly for mTw. Leshrac still going down, but still 3 heroes going down for mTw. Enchantress is going to be on the run. Is not going to be able to run from that one. Windrunner taking a triple kill for that one. Stalkat. What the hell? That was exactly what I said. One teamfight could turn everything around. mTw just overextending, thinking they had more advantage than they had in truth. Shadow Shaman, the only one that's still alive from mTw, and wow, that's kind of ironic because he was the one that blinked in and started this initiation. Windrunner being very, very low on HP. But surviving, gonna go for probably a sheep stick just to be able to deny everything. And of course the black hole did not work out at all because it didn't catch anything. BKB being delayed on the Enigma, and I'm gonna wait for a second to see what this means for the gold graph because or well rather, experience graph is probably better to look at for this one. There we go. This is a more clear line than gold graph is probably gonna give. Jumping back towards NEXT.kz a bit, someone being turned into a chicken in the meantime, and it is gonna be the lucky as Shadow Shaman is blinking away. Nice blink, and he's not gonna be able to. And Lich is not gonna be able to do anything here anymore, even though it looks like he still wants to try. But he's gonna get support with the Enchantress, and that will make Lich back off, or will it? Yeah, it will. There we go. So gold graph, and. See, that's a bit less dip up, but in reality, this means more. The experience graph means more here than the gold graph because if they're gonna be able to continue doing this, which they might, this will mean that mTw can still definitely lose this. I mean, this is just one barracks. You can deal with that. If it would have been two, that's two sets. That would have been. That would have been a lot more painful. Tier 1 tower is going to drop here with Roller taking the kill.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Some extra gold for them, as we probably see that more reflected in the gold graph, because mTw is continuing his farm, but only just while NEXT.kz was able to continue their farm earlier than mTw was. Of course, Jax is flying through. Power shot. Killing some of the creeps, stealing them from Equal, who now got level 3 Necronomicon, 1500 gold. And might be saving for that blink that I talked about earlier with Lich. Got his urn, got some bracers. It's just support Lich, nothing interesting there. Chaos Knight picking up an Ogre Club, probably going for a BKB because a Shadow Shaman is very difficult to deal with because you don't want to get hacked, you don't want to get shackled, stuff like that. He has his own BKB as well, though, as we saw in the previous fight that cost mTw 4 heroes. And Venomancer. Got his Aghanims, picked up an ultimate. This is one very farmed Venomancer, by the way. Nice one. Enchantress picking up the Hawk. This is now in the hands of the Enchantress. Will be able to scout out for themselves. And Equal gonna pop up his own. They're gonna try to kill it off, but won't be able to do so. They're blinking. They want that Hawk. They want that Hawk. And he's gonna be invisible soon, though. So. If he stands in the same position that is. But yeah, very farmed Venomancer. Take a look at the gold per minute on the Venomancer. 434 gold per minute. That is the highest in the game. That is the highest in the game upon the Venomancer. Yeah. It's a shame he didn't go for Vanguard Manta or something, but you know, this is fun too. And he's probably gonna go for that, like I said, that sheep stick. Shot killing off some of the creep waves as you have a smoke going off from in the middle lane here with Lucky, with the tri-lane, previous tri-lane. They want to kill someone, they're going to use Equal as bait. They're not going to find anybody though because everybody of mTw is on this top lane. Do they all have TPs? Shrek does not. Lich does not. Well, this is painful. Gonna have to run, but still they will run in time. CK does have a TP just in case, but yeah, they're gonna have to run here because mTw is looking to take this and is looking fairly strong. They're gonna try to do the same thing again, but this time with the BKB or with the black hole doing stuff, with the BKB up on the Enigma, so that will make a difference as well. Sorry for the weird camera movements at the moment, but that's my cat sitting on my mouse. And I'm gonna move him off after the team fight because I don't want to miss anything. And that is well, they're just gonna wait. At some point, you will expect them to have the creep wave, pop up the pipe, and then they're gonna go in. They're keeping a nice little area in between them for the battlefield. If they want to have that invisibility rune upon the beast master, will be able to roar anybody who gets too close. Which might be the Venomancer. In the meantime, this is just a siege. This is just a siege. Once again, Hawk being turned around by the Enchantress. And do they want to go in on this? Placing a ward, constantly getting some vision up on the higher ground is of course very important. They want that, and there's the creep wave. Still not going in though, what is this? Someone has to make the first move, and I know NEXT.kz doesn't want to. At some point they will have to send a hero to the mid lane though to stop this pushing from happening, so they might want to wait, mTw might want to wait until that happens so that they can then push in freely. And it looks like oh, DK not on lane is just continuing his farm, leaving the rest of his team to defend here. If there's gonna be a fight, will he be in time to TP in? There's the pipe, there's the Gale. Stalker's gonna be the first target, beats 2 chick, and then Stalker going down. Person that had 3 kills in the previous time does not live long, does buy back though. Black hole being popped, not getting anybody, or getting interrupted rather with the Lich ultimate, and Lich ultimate flying through, bouncing around at the same time. Only Lishrak still dead. Double kill for the Enchanters, killing off the Beastmaster, but Hoovy buys back as well, just like the Windrunner did. And mTw just focusing on the tower now. Fortification now going up. Gil hitting on Stalkat once again. Is there gonna be a roar? No, there's not. There's gonna be access though. Not hitting on too much. Stalkat or Equal being turned into a piglet. And there's a TP in from the Lich. He wants to be here once again. And Mantis gets picked off. Buys back instantly. Enigma taking the kill for that one. There's Lucky getting shackled. That's a tower going down. Is there gonna be barracks as well? Lucky is probably gonna drop here. There he goes. Shadow even taking the last hit. And Equal, he is gonna drop. And that is almost definitely gonna be a GG, right? Fighting for his life, Mantis, who buys back, is gonna die again, and there's a GG called by Equal. And that is mTw taking a second win in this GosuLeague match. And that is 2 points going through as mTw, with 0 points for NEXT.kz. Reeves is still gonna die through something, but that pipe will stop most of the damage being done. And that is just that is a team wipe, and that's a team wipe including all the buybacks that were possible for NEXT.kz. They were in such a big disadvantage at some point that it was very hard to come back from, and it is just yeah, we see the experience graph, we see the gold graph. It's just unforgiving, especially if you have a CK that's not farmed as much as he should. mTw doing a great job shutting him down on the bottom lane, and we're gonna wait till everybody disconnects. Even though Lich and Lishrak are still in, so in that case we're gonna same. So in that case, we're gonna have to wait until the towers go down, and they will go down soon.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Or still wanna get someone. War killed off the Enchantress, so he got that one. And that is gonna be the Ancient soon, unless they really want to go for that. I'd rather kill something at the fountain. Shokska might regret that though. He might lose his good record. Lich ultimate, yeah, he's gonna die. Shame. Is the reason Lucky still want to do something with that? As we have to wait for the end screen, by the way. In the meantime, I can do my talk and stuff. So yeah, this was a GosuLeague match. You can check out more information about GosuLeague on gosugamers.net for all standings and stuff like that. That website you can also find a lot of information on a lot of other esports. Not only Dota 2, so although it has great coverage for Dota 2 as well. So go check that site out. Go check out my own website, shivergaming.com, for all information about me and information about where to follow me, stuff like YouTube and stuff. This is also a good opportunity to still say, if you missed the match of Mouse vs. Darren yesterday, make sure you watch it. 89 kills in 22 minutes, that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, definitely watch that one. The VOD's also up on my YouTube, and you can find it on my website as well. That's what I was looking for. So now we have the end screen, and now we're gonna see the numbers and stuff, and I'm gonna let you look at that for a second before I switch overlay, so you can't see the password that was used, because the password that was said by the admin in game was trolling. Just so you know, don't try that. Well, you can try that, but you're not gonna find anything. Look at all the bracers up on the Radiant side. They just, at some point, they did not know what to buy anymore. It's like 6 bracers in total. Even for on the Chaos Knight, they did not know what to go for anymore. Picked up bracers, as it did not work out their strategy. So there we go. I think you've seen this long enough. Ah, look! He still picked up a Manta Style for the Venomancer. No, otherwise he picked up a Manta Style. Yes!